It's funny that you say that because I think those people got mad at me because I started exposing their method to make money. There's a few people out there that are actually it's more than a few. I'm gonna say it's more than a few that's doing that whole thing. And keep in mind, I've been exposing these same type of people since I got on the internet. I know, man. I saw that, man. What it is it's just those people are just jealous. They know for a fact that, of course, I did my research and I found out who those people are, and it's sad, But nobody's falling for that crap. I mean, it's only but so much that they can do. But that's the reason why they're all grouped together. Like, for example, a couple of those people, actually all of them, their highest grossing videos will have my name in the title. A few of them, their highest grossing videos is me in the video. And then they turn around and get mad because I didn't want to work with them. And to a point where I just cut them off completely, just cut off all relation, cut off all communication. And they just got mad at that. I'm sharing my platform with other people and they get jealous of that. And that's mainly what it's about. It's just jealousy. I already did my research on them, and I'm pretty sure you'll put this out to let them know that you have it as well. So, I mean, they can't hide it. This has already been made public, Those two individuals have already been arrested for this, same type of scheme. So what it is like once again, I'm not trying to put this on the real Moors. Okay, it's just some fraudulent Moors out there that have been doing the same method for quite some time. That's why I tell people you have to be careful with those people that are calling themselves Moorish, because they want to gravitate towards the Aboriginal movement or the Aboriginal community or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, they will even consider themselves still Moorish American when that doesn't even exist. Those people that they were referring to as Moors were a part of Mauritania, okay? And that's in North Africa. That has nothing to do with America. So they'll twist and turn words up, and it's silly. Honestly, it's silly. Oh yeah. A few of those people have reached out to me, like that's coming from those type of organizations, and they're trying to tell me a few things. Like they're asking me to not really mention them, but and I keep telling them no, it has nothing to do with your organization. It has nothing to do with the Moorish Science Temple, for example, because I know that's a religious group. I know the difference between the two. It's just that there is some Moors on YouTube that want to act like they're associated with Noble Ali per se, and what his methods were as far as Islam religion is concerned, or Islamic religion is concerned, and it's putting a bad taste in those particular Moors' mouth when they see Moors on YouTube, for example, so-called Moors on YouTube, trying to tell people they don't have to be a citizen, they shouldn't be riding with tags, and they could, get houses, and that people are already in, they can take the land back by way of a land patent method. It's so silly because those same people that say that get locked up for these same things. And it never fails. They've been getting locked up left and right. I know. They wanted me to be associated with them so bad. It got to the point where the guy, what is his name? Hemmick or something like that. Hemmick, I think it's Hemmick or Hemlock or something like that. But either way, this guy changed his name like 4 or 5 times already, and we already knew he was fraud like years ago. And a few close friends of mine pointed that out to me to let me know that the guy wasn't legit. They told me that he was stealing money from people, stupid stuff like that due to his he created I think he created a non-profit organization. But come to find out, when we did our research, this guy was also considering himself a Moorish American, and he was going up under a different name, and but it came out on the news, like he made the news because he was riding around in some state on some tags that he created, and it was so funny, it was so hilarious. And then this stupid idiot kept saying it was the Moorish this and the Moorish that, and yeah, that's still on YouTube. You could find that video. It's if you give me a second, I'll text it to you. But but you gotta play that because it's absolutely hilarious. No, I mean, what this guy has done is just, he took ways from the Moorish, let me not even say that, it wasn't from the Moorish Science Temple of America at all. It wasn't from anybody of the religious side of the Islamic faith calling themselves Moors. It's not that. It was just certain people out there twisting and turning the laws of the United States and the United Nations and then trying to make it seem like it's a benefit to go this route and just stupid scamming and just, it's stupid because it backfires each time and those people always end up in jail or always on a run from the police. But yeah, man, it's silly.
Some people say they know how to avoid those fees and never pay for car tags again.
So is it a legal loophole or just someone skirting the law? On your side, investigator Kelly Raybon has a story you will see only on 3.
If you own a vehicle, you have to register it with the state you reside in. But what if those laws didn't apply to you? What if you never had to pay for tags? One guy we met is doing just that.
This is the health in schools. You have 4 numbers on one letter.
From specialized plates to government tags.
These are national park.
Steve Beerbrot with the Shelby County Clerk's Office sees them all.
Just a regular tag can range from $76 to $106 for just your normal state of Tennessee tag.
And then there's plates like these. They belong to this guy.
I am Coriel Devant Bayel. I'm a Moor. I'm with the Moorish American National Government.
He says he doesn't need Tennessee tags because he's a diplomat.
We are Moorish Americans, the original Aboriginal people here on this continent, before you Europeans arrived.
Devant says he's not a United States citizen, even though he lives in government housing. And he says that's no license plate or motor vehicle.
That's a conveyor's information card attached to my conveyance.
He gave us a copy of a book he wrote and said it would explain why what he's doing is legal.
Read the book, baby.
So we did. In it, it says if it's not registered, it's not a motor vehicle, and there are no motor vehicle statutes to break. The rest of the book is filled with common law arguments that seem to be copied and pasted from internet sites. It looked like most of this document was copy and pasted from the internet.
Sure it is. It's the law.
Have you ever heard about anything like that?
No such garbage.
Judge Joe Brown says the book is filled with age-old arguments that don't fly.
See, it's hard-headedness. Like, I don't want any taxes. I don't acknowledge income taxes being legal. Well, that's tough. So what? You're a part of this nation, and it mandates certain things whether you like it or not.
When we showed him Devant's car tag, that tag isn't legal.
No, it's not. It's just like if you got a car, you took your tags off and decided to put a poster on it. What difference does it make?
From the bench, he's seen people just like this, and it always ended one way.
I locked up a lot of people that did the same thing.
Devant isn't the only one doing this. Other people claiming to be Moorish Americans have filed similar tags and paperwork.
Please contact Honorable Noble Elihu Pleasant Bay at the Moorish American National Government Headquarters in Virginia, and he'll answer all of your questions.
We did.
I know quite a few Moorish Americans around the Memphis area. That's not one of them, though.
You don't know Coriel Devant?
No.
We also contacted the Moorish Science Temple of America, an Islamic organization that's nearly 100 years old. It says it's never heard of Devant, and his tactics hurt the image of Moorish Americans across the country.
There's a lot of bootleg groups out there. We call them bootleggers because what they have done, they go into a temple, get a nationality card, and run out and adopt a Eurocentric idea conception such as sovereignty, drive without license, not paying taxes.
And Chief Minister Rasadi El says anyone who follows Devant or his book may be surprised when the law is not on their side.
You know, it's fictitious. You know, if you look at their stuff, they have 50,000 different entitlements of law, this quote, that quote, but not the law itself.
Steve Beerbrot says the law is Tennessee drivers have to have a Tennessee tag.
It's taking revenue away from the state of Tennessee.
Is it illegal?
Yes, it is illegal because they've got a vehicle that is not registered with the state. It's untraceable, basically.
But because Devant doesn't believe in any of this,
As pretty as I am, why should I hide?
odds are he'll be driving his conveyance anywhere he wants. Oh, we're asking you. You may still have questions about what this tag means. We'll explain it piece by piece at WREG.com. You'll also hear from the FBI as they weigh in on the plate debate. For the On Your Side investigators, Kelly Raybon, WREG News Channel.
I saw that and I was laughing so hard because they just don't know what type of researcher I am. Like, I really do my research. Like, I know that these people have already been arrested for these same schemes, and then as soon as they get, out of jail per se, or they get bonded out or whatever the case may be, they change their names again and try to do the same scheme again. And this time they take it to YouTube, and that's the reason why they always say my name in the title like that, so they can hope to gain some of my viewers or some of my fans or followers or whatever you want to call it. And so I said to myself, you know what, let me start airing these people out, because they're trying to just create a name for themselves in order for people to come in their nation. And they don't even have a nation. One, they just want the money. That's all it is. So yeah, those people have been arrested multiple times for forgery and just stupid stuff. It's really stupid. It's like they think this is going to work. Betty told me a few things, a couple of them tried to infiltrate her real actual nation, and I was forewarning her. I was saying, no, look, be careful, because there's some people out there that don't know the way, and they see that your way is working, so they want to join it just to basically jot it down and try to utilize it for themselves. And so she caught on. She's a very smart woman. She caught on and started kicking those people out. And yeah, come to find out, all of those people are fraudulent. So now they bring it back up, the land patent thing, and which I already basically debunked years ago, but now they're trying to bring it back up. So what these guys are doing, these so-called Moorish people, are utilizing their female friends. They're hiding behind their female friends. They're not trying to show their face this time because they're already fraudulent. So it's this one female out there that all of a sudden self-proclaimed herself as a chief this year. And she started slandering my names. Then she started throwing subliminal shots. So the people that watch her started sending me her videos like, yo, she's talking about you. She's talking directly about you. And I was like, yo, how do you know that? How do you know she's talking about me? And then it was certain things that she was saying that was indicating, yeah, clearly she was talking about me.
I keep getting tagged in this post. There's some YouTubers on here that has been teaching y'all for a long time. I just want to be clear about something. I keep getting tagged in the post about somebody building their own government. Shit, y'all. At this point, if people were too scared, thank you for the super chat. And these people who say they go out and, with the money I buy records and I buy video clips and this is what I do with the donations from my channel. I buy XYZ.
And then she started saying he ain't this and he pussy and blah 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 blah. They just mad. But the thing is that she's being told to do that. I believe it's her boyfriend or her brother or something like that is a Moor. And so is she. She's a Masonic Moor. She's a member of the Eastern Star. So she is a Mason, and the majority of those so-called Moorish people are Masons, Yeah, I mean, she knows that. She's a member of the Eastern Star. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I mean, you could look at her profile, and she's already throwing up the signs in her videos, and I'm not mistaken, I believe it's on her Facebook account that she's a member of the Eastern Star. So, I mean, people just don't. See, the problem is that people don't research to look at what these people are, look at, what their background is, and they'll just fall for it because these people will make everything sound good, but it's not good. So, in one instance, I knew something was up because the person that she rose with, that she started accepting people to come onto her channel, these same people have been caught doing fraudulent schemes, just trying to get money. One was she was arrested for a food stamp fraud. Another one had her mother was like a singer or something like that. She was a part of she went solo or something like that. She came out with an album and everything. Like, she was a singer, and her husband was a famous singer of a famous group. And so something must have happened. They must have lost money, because it's now her daughter and her daughter's husband that got arrested for the same schemes. It's so funny because people are not trying to look this stuff up. Like, they can easily look it up. I mean, the internet has their mugshots. Yeah, and what's odd is that that's what they have in common, because the girl that I was telling you about that was throwing up the Masonic signs in her videos, she was telling people to go to this site. She said it was IB7, uscourts.gov. Now, the problem is that she's telling everybody in her videos that this is an actual government site. And it's not a government site.
Now, I wanted to give out a website that'll help you better understand this whole land patent situation. I found this dark website. And I found this dark website. And I found this dark website. Because it ain't nothing that you can just Google and it'll just come up, right? Because it ain't nothing that you can just Google and it'll just come up, right? And the website is ib7.uscourts.gov. Now, I ain't got no admin or nothing in here, so somebody just type this in the chat, because we all got to figure this out at this point. I can't do it by myself. It's goddamn gonna take 50 to 100 of us to do all this work at this point. We all got to figure this out at this point. I can't do it by myself. It's goddamn gonna take 50 to 100 of us to do all this work at this point. So whatever y'all find, we'll come on live and we'll talk about this shit if I have to come on here every week till we figure this out. The website again, so y'all can, somebody can type it in there. ib7.documents/documents/12-C-11911. This is going to bring up a PDF. It says, I don't know if y'all can see this. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? I don't know. I feel like I'm bootlegging this, but we got to figure this shit out. It says, regain control of your land through a land patent process. So y'all will know this ain't cap what I'm talking about. This is a government website. That's all I be on, government website, trying to figure this shit out. So I ain't on no third party, no book, no old document these are government websites, y'all.
It's not a government site. In fact, people can have a .org or .us website as long as they are either 1, a government, or 2, they are a public sector organization. So if you establish an organization, you are allowed, a public sector organization, you are allowed to have a .gov or .us website. And it's just funny to me because she really tried to make everybody believe that they could get their land patents back, but she never explained the process. But she slipped up because she told them to go to this website. Hey, y'all, it's a government website, right? And the whole time she told them to download this PDF. Now, I'm familiar with this PDF because there was another so-called Moorish guy that was using the same method back in 2018. And I was already leaning on them and debunking them back then. Like, yo, stop it. You guys are fraud. Like, you getting people caught up and getting locked up. So, but at the end of that PDF, it tells you that you have to pay $580 in order to get this done, right? But what she's not telling her crowd to do is read the PDF, because if she actually read the PDF verbatim, Even in the PDF, it says that you have to pay that to the Republic of the United States of America. The United States America Republic is a Moorish organization. This is just, it is so funny. So she's linking back directly to another Moorish website. So she's just using Moorish paperwork and trying to push it. And that's probably her boyfriend that runs their organization, or her brother or something like that. I don't put it past them, because with her throwing up the Masonic sounds all the time and her, you know, it's just funny, man. And people are just falling for it. You know, the little crowd that they probably got like 100 or 200 people, you know. And of course, that's why they want to utilize my name, because they see my numbers. And of course, they want more people to come over there because they need more money. And that's mainly what it's about, what they're doing. They just want to scam the people, put money in their pocket, and keep it moving, and change their name and hope that people don't recognize them. That's what it's about.
I just want to be clear about something. It's a lot of agents over here, y'all. It's a lot of agents over here, y'all. It's a lot of agents over here, y'all. It's a lot of agents, amongst y'all.
And I found this dark website. And I found this dark website. And I found this dark website.
Ah.